Tasmanian Devil Munching Madness. Technically we did 2 streams of this, but the first one was like just 15 minutes taking a brief look. Hopefully we'll see 2 Game Boy games today. I doubt it. This game is gonna take a while longer. I think it's gonna be just this. We'll see, but I think it's unlikely. Now, like I was saying, it does say Game Boy Color on the cover, but if you look closely, it's compatible with the Game Boy. And usually when it is, there is like a screenshot down there how it looks on the Game Boy. So because it runs on the Game Boy, you know that it doesn't use the special hardware on the Game Boy Color. You can't require it. So it does look good in color. Like the colors are fine, other than like the intro scenes that are like they have a bunch of messed up pixels that Tiger Sky Drama's complaining about. But yeah. You're afraid it sent you to sleep last night? Well, I was talking to my wife today because she watches streams of her own interests as well, and she usually falls asleep watching those. And I used to fall asleep to streams daily before I started streaming. Now I just hit the bed and I fall asleep immediately after the stream. But falling asleep while watching streams is fine and it's fun, and I always try to keep a chill atmosphere in here so people can do that if they'd like. Because yeah, there are different styles of streaming, different people want different things, and that's perfectly fine. I'm not a fan of loud streams. There are streamers on Twitch that I kind of like, but then they start screaming out of nowhere, which is why I don't watch them. And that's not a criticism, that's me recognizing that they're not for me, but they have their own audience. Yeah, if you're here like for hype, you're not gonna find it. It's not what I do this for. I do this to relax at the end of a stressful day, and hopefully I can help others relax as well. Caught up with the VOD battling the Goat Man. Ah yes, that was the 3rd stage? Yeah, China. You had the goat boss that I struggled with until I realized we just keep mashing A, standing still. Yeah, Alex Murphy, that kind of streamer. There is a place for it, and they're very popular, and like, more power to them. It's not my business, but it's not for me. I really can't stand that kind of stream. Anyway. Let us move over here. Good music. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna resume the timer here. I'm going to continue. There are infinite continues. It's fine. Alright, so each stage has a number of medallions. We've seen 4 and 5. Go. Yeah, let's go. There's like between 4 and 5 that we have seen so far. Oh, this stage has less fruits than the other ones. Now, one of the medallions is always getting all the fruits, which is the more annoying one. The other medallions require you to find them. Now, we have found 2 medallions on this stage. One on the Atlantis section, and one is the Odin and Thor fight. Medallion number 3 is the race, which is what I want to get back to and try to beat it. We'll get it, it's just a matter of putting in the attempt. And the 4th one we haven't found yet. And I have found the food medallion location. I want to remember where it was. It was near the start. There. Right there. That little blue thing is the medallion that you get once you get all the food. But right now we want to do the race. Usually the food is the last one you want to try, because Sometimes the game lets you skip. The thing pushed me. Sometimes the game lets you skip one of the medallions for some reason. And I'd rather skip the food one. It's the most annoying one to get. Man, I kept trying to shoot and it didn't work. Right, but I'm not going for the food. Like, when I'm not going for the food, I'm not ignoring it. Just not, you know, going for it. But if I see it, because you never know if an attempt is gonna be decent and maybe you just get the rest of the food. You get the bad ending if you skip medallions. I don't care. I don't think you do. Okay, here's the race. Okay, I'll need to, like, de-rust this. It's very precise. And it's a very long race, so there's a lot of... You can fail that. It's more precise than... Hello there, Mac. It's more precise than I imagined. Because I figured if you get the first jump, there's no way to do the second jump and die, but that's incorrect. We did the first jump correct, we did get a second jump and it failed, so that's harder than I anticipated. I don't know if it... You guys can't tell just from looking how finicky the controls are. The jumping itself is... It's... like, how did I take damage there? This is the second best song in the game. If you think this is weak, this is second best. You have to shortcut here or you can't beat the guy because he runs as fast as you do. What happened there? I don't know. And yes, we can't win anymore, but I need the practice. See, that... Because there's no way you have enough time to stop mid-jump and to adjust. Jesus. Holy shit. I mean, it could be worse, it could be Abyss. The game has abysses, and abysses, they're insta-death. So yeah, at least it's not insta-death, that's me being honest about the game. By the way, I have to count the laps, because if you win the race but you're too far away, the medallion despawns. And you have to die so you can redo it. One. Two. Three. Four. Ah, that was so close. 2. This was horrible. The game does run a tad too fast in my opinion. Which is a problem that a lot of TES games have. And Roadrunner games have. Where they're like, oh, it has to be fast. Well, sir, what about gameplay? Screw gameplay, it has to be fast. Don't kids love Sonic? It has to be fast. Hello there, with the name guy. Yeah, that guy is on fire. We have been on fire as well. Not in a good way. One. Two. 3. 4. Don't distract me. And 5. Stop running. No! Good one, Tess. You ran like the wind. When you spin, you're no match. I wasn't spinning.
Come on, is that the best you can do?
Even for lightning, is that best? Of course it is, and it's good enough. There you go. Please give me the password before. Yes. Okay, it's not good enough for us to travel, I don't think. So I need to find one more medallion. I'm going to explore to find it. Yeah, stadium, I have talked to her. We have done the stadium, it was the race. Okay, I'm gonna farm for a heart. Well, we didn't spend as much time on the race as I thought we would. This was the hardest race so far. The other 3 ones weren't that difficult. Okay, we got our heart here. Yeah, good. Right, that leads to Odin and Thor, which I have already done. Right, which is up in the clouds, which is very good actually. We might not have kept going if we can. We might not be able to. Yeah, no, there's nothing around that area. Is this Norway? Does Norway have a bunch of lava running in the streets? Because then I don't want to visit anymore. When you see Roman columns, you think Norway. Of course. Tess was pining for the fjords. Yeah, here's the life, the health. I have to look on the edges of the islands for like a secret place thingy that might exist. Because on China, the last medallion was very well hidden in a corner, like these. Well, while we look... Shit. I might as well go for the food. Now, getting all the food is mostly a matter of being very slow and always farming food, farming health when you need it. Because if you die, you lose all of your progress. The food, it just resets. Now this level doesn't seem to have insta-death segments, like no abyss to fall into. So that's good, we should be safe to do whatever we need to do. I know it's pointing, but I'm pretty sure that there is an invisible barrier there that we saw yesterday to prevent you from shortcutting. So I have to go all the way around. That took a lot of health. There's a 1-up, but the truth is 1-ups are irrelevant in this game. What I need to do is find enemies to farm for health, like right away. Then I can go back there and... Where are... We need health. I think we need health. I can't see my health right now. This is back to the start of this. Food should give you health. Get out of here with logic, please. We're not doing logic. It says it's supposed to be loony. You can't have logic when being loony. We have a little bit of health. I don't care about 1-up, but I wanted to check if maybe there was anything else there. I really need to find help. Try to be more loony in your interactions. Yes, thank you. I appreciate the effort. Okay, but there are enemies here. One more jump. Okay, here, okay, let's farm health. Which, like, the respawning of enemies was annoying, but it helps with the farming of health. It's one good thing about that mechanic. Because enemies respawning these quickly is dumb, but I'm pretty sure I can just do this guy. And no, the food enemies drop doesn't count. As far as those games go, this sure is one of them. You know, I was trying to rank it amongst the other ones. It's middle of the pack. It's not the worst one by far. It's one of the better ones. I'm trying to decide if it is better than the Master System one. Because it's definitely better than the SNES, Genesis, and... You know, I think it's even better than the other Game Boy ones. Oh, I have full health. I don't know how, but I have full health. I don't have to keep farming. Sometimes you don't get a heart, but you heal up. So I don't get it. I believe there was nothing there. Yeah, there was nothing there. I don't remember. When you got the drink. Okay, it's good to know that the drink counts. Problem is, he's pointing this way, but this leads to Atlantis. And I'm not going because it might even like reset the fruit, maybe. It's unlikely, but you're insisting on pointing that way. Oh, there is a whole segment here. But it wasn't up there. Up there leads to Atlantis. I need to find enemies or health. Oh, there is a good health here. I've never been on this. What? I've never been on this side of the stage. So there might be a medallion around here. What are you doing? There are these power-ups where he shoots projectiles, and they're horrible because you don't spin, so you expect to spin because you don't realize you have the power-up, and then you get messed up. I would need to get over there. And not going through the water, that would take too much health. I don't think that's correct. There was a piece of food here. So I know there is a food on the bottom right of the map. So I'll get that fish, I'll get the heart. Man, the controls are so fidgety. You know what's really annoying? I think that's for the medallion right there, but I can't go. I need only one more food for the food medallion. I should go for that instead. Because who knows, it might be a boss fight, I might die, and then you lose all your food and have to read all of that again, so no. This isn't good. Okay, crab, sir. I need to farm these crabs. I can farm this one. I can farm this one. Really? Okay, there. What? You have to go all the way up. And you have to wait for the death animation because that's when they drop an item. What the F? I'm so near death and he does that. At least the hearts are full health. You have to be careful. It's so easy to try and spin into an enemy and take damage instead. Please. By the way, we've had very strong winds. And I can hear thunder outside, so... If I lose internet, then yeah. If the stream drops, you know what happened. I did test... Heart, please. I did test it before the stream, it was stable. And I haven't dropped any frames, but... Jesus. Are we out of hearts? Is there a limit on how many hearts can drop? That can't be. That would be too much even for this game. I've never seen a game do that. I don't think. Well, we hadn't seen that drop like ever. On this... like today. Can we... Is this like the next 30 minutes of this stream? Me killing this crap. Until I mess up and die. You idiot! So there are two items that... that will work here, the heart and the drink apparently. Either one is fine, I'm not picky. If I weren't like one fruit away from getting that, I wouldn't be bothering this much, but I'm one food away. Thank you! No, it was just the game being an asshole. What a surprise. What? What? There's a medallion right there. Okay, I'll need... I know, I'm sorry, I need a lot of health. I need a lot of health to get that. We're back here, sorry. Because I need to take damage going in and damage coming back. So we don't have to go that way that I was considering for the medallion. So I don't have to come back here, I just need to leave this place in one piece after getting the medallion to find the last food item. I might not need health going out of the medallion, there might be a way in the back to return, but I can't risk it. Okay, the drink, it gives me some invulnerability. No, he's taking damage. Thank you. It bugged out the music. It bugged out everything. I can't... Shit, this is bad. Chat, this is very bad. Because I can't use the menu, I can't... Shit. Man, this is not good. This is truly not good.
Uh-oh. This is bad. Really bad.
Because... Let me explain why this isn't good. I can't exit the stage. Unless picking the next... And that's what I'm betting on. Picking the next food. Well, it's not fix it. When we get this medallion. Oh, this is for the... I'm gonna die going back. And I'll have to do all the food again. This jump is too difficult. I need to go here. Can I find... I know I'm not going the correct way, but there is like a... This... Can I get it to respawn without moving? Oh no, I can't. I have to do a risky jump. My god.
This is fine.
It's not fine, actually, to be honest. We have one... Thank you! Okay, now... We try to go back.
Gracias, pussycats.
Thank you for the heart, Mr. Gonzalez, sir. So I need to find the last piece of food, then I need to come back here to grab the medallion. And hopefully that fixes the game. If that doesn't fix it, then I can die, and then maybe that fixes it. If it doesn't, then we have to redo both things. It's the very first food of the stage. I didn't get it because I was going for the race. This has been a very long attempt. Okay, I'm gonna get some health. And then I'm gonna go for the medallion, and hopefully that does it. Very quiet game. And I was worried that we were gonna die dancing in the lava. Because I couldn't move because it was doing the dance. Oh. Yeah, there's the medallion. As long as I grab that, I should be fine. Okay, does it fix it? It does! He fixed everything! Good! Give me the password. That was freaking intense. Holy shit. Okay. There we go. Music is back. Aren't you happy, chat? We got music back. Wow. Wow. Yes. Thank you. Very appropriate. Wowie zowie. Now we got 18 medallions because it's not constant. 2 stages had 5 and 2 stages had 4. And this one time it didn't require me to have all of them to move on. Which might have been the case on the previous stage. I wasn't going to die just to test it. Now 37, that means we are missing 19. So yeah, it's the next 4 stages. They're gonna have 5 medallions each, except for one which is gonna have 4. Because I'm pretty sure the last stage is not a stage. I mean, there is a chance that like 2 of these have 4 and you'll get 1 medallion on the last stage, but the back of the box says there are 8 stages. I feel like the last one might just be a boss fight. Switzerland! Is this water? No, it isn't. Okay. Okay, there is a race. If you see the arrow, there is a race. This music is very nothing. There are only 3 medallions on this. Weird. 50 food though, so it's 2 medallions and 1. It's 1 medallion. Then you have the race and the food. So this is a very short stage. Suicide. Dum 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 dee dee dum. Go away, I'm playing my hurdy-gurdy. Nobody disturbs my music and gets away with it. This is the hotel. It's written right in the front. What? Oh, that leads you down to an abyss. There's a snow angel and some guy's skis. Hang on. I think it's raining. But I haven't dropped any frames. The snow angel of death. I mean, it's because it has like the halo and everything, and if you look at the shape of it, I think someone told the artist, we need like a snow angel in the snow. What is that? You know, a snow angel in the snow. It's like just different color angel silhouette. And the guy drew this. I don't think he knows how a snow angel is actually made. Or is there like a thing where people make snow angels and then they go back to add a halo? Because that's new to me. Oh, look at the animation of that guy. What? Okay, so I think I can't kill those. Okay, it's good to know these things up front. That's that. This is horrendous. Generated, yeah, pretty much. I don't think you can play the thing. So when I do the food run, I should do this corner first. Because it's... Holy shit! I did see the ski man waiting. Man, imagine if the race was... Well, they give you a 1-up there because they know it's going to be jacked. Yeah, we need to start here for the food, definitely. This stage goes back to 50 food. Previous stage with only 25 was so much more reasonable. Because the thing about this is once you go in, you can't stop. I'm testing. Yeah. When you go in, you're locked in a direction. Yeah, you are locked in a direction. So, like, if I do this and then I go up here by accident. Holy, what the F? Oh, in the middle of the race. Okay, I need to remember that here I need to go left to dodge that. Because the race is gonna be this. I don't know how I survived that. Okay, here's the... I had super speed, which is why I jumped from it further away. Jesus. I don't like those death bits, man. They don't work in this game. Got a lot of thunder going on outside. Rain got heavier. Wait, how did I stop? Okay, there. Then it was just going. Right, yeah, that corner has to be done first. Oh, it's an exploding bird. That's new. Is this a boss fight? Over here. It's nothing! What the fuck? It's very risky for nothing, or what are you doing, game? Pretzel. Good. Game gets 1 more point for having pretzels in it. Pretzels are fantastic. You guys can't hear the thunder, right? I swear I was driving downtown today and I saw this straight up lightning, just crisp straight lightning just go like, I think it wasn't too far away, it looked like it was right down the street. Good God. You did hear it? Okay. Good, you guys should have some idea of the stakes here. I'm risking blowing up so we can finish this game. Yep. Ah, that's going to be a thing as well. Hello there, Lafoli, welcome in, my friend. So the top left is also another trap location. So we do bottom left and then we go to do bottom right, then we go top left. For the food, because of that. It takes a while for it to be able to leave the snowball. Dodged. It's up there. Jeez, you need to go like really freaking far. Okay, let me... I was gonna say let me farm health. I don't know, I spent. Did I beat Greece? Yes. I did the race, which took me a while. I got a medallion, but I was on top of lava. So it was playing the dance with the music, and then I burned. And it tried to resume the dance and I burned again and I kept losing health, I almost died. And then I managed to get out of the lava, the dance cancelled. The music cancelled. We didn't have any music anymore. I couldn't press select because select opens this. It wasn't working anymore. That was real, video name guy. That was very, very real. Oh, Thor and Odin are farting outside of my window. Holy shit. Ah. You're jealous I love Thunder. Yeah. I mean, Thunder is cool, but it's a bit too close for comfort. Anyway, I couldn't press select and we were getting our food items. We had 1 item left. And I didn't know if the game was gonna bug out on me. But when I got the food medallion, it fixed itself, luckily. I need to learn how to kill the birds because they're the only source of health we have on this stage. I mean, it's good that it doesn't have lava or water to keep draining my health, but it has everything else. You have all your stuff plugged into surge protected extensions in case. No, before we moved in here, we had a major electrical event that did burn a bunch of things. Before we even moved in, like it was just like the air conditioners that had been installed. But after we moved in, I did surge protect everything. We have surge protectors in the main like electricity closet of the house. So everything should be safe. Nothing has ever burned in here after that. I need to check if they're up to date because they have like a little green thing in them. And if it turns any other color, that means they're not working anymore. And they need to be replaced. Then I'm worried because it could kill the power or the internet still. Event. We have a big ass transformer in front of the house. I think someone kicked a soccer ball into it. That might be what happened. You had some thunder during your dust storm last night. There's a few dusty parts. That's decent. By the way, this music is nothing. It's not bad. It's not good. It's a strange noise that keeps playing. Okay, bird. I need to learn how to kill a bird. He's very annoyingly positioned. Okay, well I had a snowball. Okay, it's fine. It's just that the bird moves at you. So I have to be at a distance. Health, please. Oh, there are a few good things about this game. It runs with a decent frame rate. I haven't seen any slowdown or flickering. This runs on the original Game Boy. The colors are very decent, in-game at least. And this is something we keep complaining about, and I think this game did a decent job of that. The zoom level is good. Because if it were any further away than this, there would be like not enough pixels for tests. If it were any more close, any more zoomed in than this, it would be horrible. So I think this is a good compromise. I can't say good things about the controls, unfortunately. I don't feel any input delay, which I mentioned I think on the very first stream. I was surprised by how responsive it is. Can you... do birds not drop anything? I think they don't drop anything. This is really bad because this is how we recover our health. I think they don't drop anything. Because it's not even health, it's not even the other smaller items. Yeah, they don't drop health. Oh, this is gonna be tricky, unless we can kill the... anything else. Ow. Because there are a lot of things that just run at you on this stage, including this. Shit. Hello there, Sakura. Welcome in, my friend. You missed Thunder. It was very loud and surprising. Oh, this must be a boss fight. It's a different stage? Pennsylvania. It's a oh, it has a sub-stage with 2 medallions. Sub-stage. We had sub-scenes before, but not sub-stages. With title screen and everything. Is Transylvania close to Switzerland? Can anyone confirm or deny? Royalty free, yeah. More royalty free music. We don't have any. Oh, ghost. The ghost is unkillable. It's probably the best royalty-free rendition they have in this game so far. Mummy, that's a good mummy sprite. You got Windows backup. Yeah, I did see your message about things being messed up on your PC. I'm sorry to hear. You are happier if Iftar Lizard. You know what's funny? Can I look anywhere on my computer how long this Windows has been installed here? I used to reinstall Windows once a year. This one has been here for longer than I have been streaming. Installed on... Ah, that's the... not that... That's the latest update. Up until the Windows 7 era. I think I did that during Windows 10, maybe. Problem nowadays is that there is so much stuff for work that I have to set up that I've been very lazy about doing that. Even though I make backups of everything, I'm very lazy about. Do the mummies also not drop items? Why are enemies not dropping items all of a sudden? But if this Windows has been here since January 2023, I'm guessing. It's the long. Oh no, they do drop items. Good. Okay, the mummies drop items at least. But yeah, and I recently realized a bug on Windows that had been going on for a while and they hadn't connected the dots. My CPU spikes to 100% when I turn off the monitor. It didn't happen a while ago, I don't know when it started. And here's the thing, when I'm not at the computer, I lock it down, I turn off the monitor. And my fans would spin up and I thought, well, it's doing maintenance stuff. And then I would come back to the computer, the fans would be up and I'm like, well, maybe it's warm in here. But no, the CPU is spiking up. I think it's NVIDIA something. So, yeah. F me, I guess. Oh, the eyes move. Nice. On the portrait. Big ass table. This table is gigantic. Could use some health. Because if we die, I think we go back to Greece. Not to Greece, to Switzerland. Oh, I got the health. Why am I still doing this? Is that creeping fire? Yeah, the fire... crab thing, creeping... or whatever the word is. Dun, dun. Crackling. Isn't there like crafting as a verb for describing the sound of fire? Might be misremembering. Crackling is something you do when you are maniacally laughing. Now that you've heard, I'll trust you with English over myself. Man, this game has so many different tile sets. And look at the little moon in the back of the window. Because I was complaining that Greece is just a recycled Tasmania, but then they do this at a sub-stage. And then I'm okay with it. If you're gonna have an additional tile set for a surprise sub-stage, then yeah, you can reuse some stuff. I'll give you a pass. Don't ask you for English advice for American. But Americans know how to deal with the English, which is usually throw their tea into the sea and then kick them out. You got one of the medallions. You see, that's a very cultured joke. You don't see that often. Because I can't... You can bet your ass I know more about English, American and English. Oh, yeah, that's a death. Yes, okay. I know more about American history than anyone in chat knows about Brazilian history. Because why the hell would you know about Brazilian history if you're not Brazilian? When we Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. Not all of you drink tea, though. I mean... Have you never... There is this tea that I really like, where they get these green beans, and they roast it, they let it air out for like a week or so, then they grind it. It's called coffee. It's really good tea. It's my favorite. All you know is that 1814 you took a little trip. This was less than we won for more than they lost. That's a... You know, that's why Americans and French people used to get along. Like, you are so different, but as long as you're shitting on the British, you're okay with each other. Took a little bacon, took a little beans, called the bloody British in a town near New Orleans. We did invade the US as Brazilian Hearts of Iron for once. In Europa Universalis 4, whichever was the one before the current one, I started as Guarani, I think it was, which is like this very small, real-life, native people from Brazil that start incredibly stupid weak, because, you know, whatever. And by the end, I managed to have all of South America and half of North America. I was very proud of myself. That was my only playthrough of that game. 5 is coming soon. Yeah, it was probably 4. I would never buy that game, because it's just a vessel for DLC, and fuck that. But I was gifted it, so yeah. It's fun, but, you know, you need the DLC to enjoy it, because otherwise it's just a glorified demo. Shareware, not demo, shareware. The first episode for $60, the rest of the game for $600. Well done. Yeah, I was very pleased. I have like 10 screenshots total on my Steam account. That's one of them. How goes the adventure of Tess? Crack Mattis. Welcoming that one British idiot. Everyone stop talking about the British. We were talking about the British, believe it or not. It's going fine. Like, this game is kind of fun. For the most part. Defended the Yanks from the French, which lead to the American War of Independence some fucking how. Yes, how dare you fight the wars for them. That's what you get. Americans like the wars, don't get in the way of the wars. That's that adorable little hamster on screen. Oh, thank you. I need to shave. Thank you. Make fun of the bridge like you give a fuck. Right, but we also made fun of tea. And that I think that's where you draw the line. I'm farming for health here. The drops are more stingy, I feel, on this stage. But at least the way this is set up, I can farm very fast. But it's not dropping. They can't drop health. It has happened before. I see the medallion. You know what? We don't need to do anything here. I'm not gonna... Is this a fantasy wall? There is a teleporter. Ooh. You'll declare war on me. They'll come and get me. It's fine. We'll settle our differences in the dust or something. You disagree, they're generally well thought out and feel complete. Everything else is optional. Like if you want the indie content, get it. If you don't, skip. Most of the mechanical changes are free. I'm not gonna engage in an argument because I fucking hate Paradox's practices. Because they make good games that I want to play, but then DLC. So I'll respectfully disagree with you and just say that you can't convince me otherwise because I hate it. At this point, it's an emotional response and I can't argue about it in good faith anymore. It's fine to recognize my limitations. Way too much DLC. And yes, maybe arguing that it's shareware with extra steps is a bit of a stretch and hyperbole. I am inclined to hyperbole from time to time. And that's as much as I'm willing to concede. Can't blame you for everything. Is that a challenge? Okay, I have to find the weird-ass teleporter. And of course I am assuming it's not on the other stage, because that would be a bit messed up. I don't want to be like hitting every wall or anything, but... She made it 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon instead of 6 degrees of blaming the British. Too much work. Can't you... I wonder if you can ask ChatGPT to do that for you. Like that's a fun art. That's a fun experiment. Like ask ChatGPT to do that. Explain the basic premise. Give it like an example and see what it does. Might be amusing. Beans on toast. I've heard of that. That doesn't actually exist, right? Like that's just a bad joke, right? Like I can't imagine how that would even work. It somehow sounds worse than avocado on toast, which I also can't imagine. It's probably good. Avocado on toast, I can't understand how it's supposed to work. I'm sure if I see a picture it will make sense or something. But I can imagine it being good. Beans on toast is just... What is like the most stupid food you can come up with? I don't know, beans on toast. Like... We have a sandwich, I don't know if you guys have it. It's not popular or anything, but it doesn't raise any eyebrows. We have banana sandwiches. Just put a banana in a bread. That makes more sense to me than putting beans on a toast. Poor people comfort food. Okay, I'm sorry then. I didn't mean to make fun of it. It just sounds so absurd. You make fun of it. Make fun of tea if you want. If you made fun of our music on our Twitch VOD, then we'll be fighting. No. British music is phenomenal. I'm Brazilian. We like Iron Maiden more than you guys do. So, not arguing that. Also, you guys gave us Hugh Laurie, so I'll cut you a lot of slack for that. Bread sandwiches, I've eaten those, they're a bit bland, but sometimes they hit the spot. To mock beans on toast is to understand how food relates to poor people. I'm sorry. It's just that we have toast down here in Brazil, of course. We have beans, we have a lot of beans, we eat more beans than a lot of other countries. And we do have poor people as well. And our poor people never came up with that monstrosity. They came up with a lot of alternatives because, yes, poor people, sometimes they need that sort of stuff. And we don't have a lot of self-respect when it comes to food. And food choices and combinations. Marmite, I don't know what Marmite is. English diet is about survival. I have done this before. When talking about Brazilian food. British and Brazilians are very similar when it comes to food. We're food nihilists. We believe nothing matters because we're all gonna die anyway, so why care about food? But when it comes to the British, when it comes to the Brazilians, we're like, why care about food? Just put chocolate and pistachios on a pizza, wrap it in bacon, like who gives a shit, it's food. We're gonna die anyway. Just put some Doritos on your sushi, it's amazing, who cares? Make sushi out of strawberries, we don't care. Well, the British is, we don't care, do the bare minimum and call it food. It's very two different approaches, but they stem from the same nihilist approach to eating. You grew up very poor, you still have ketchup sandwiches, they're not good. They are good. Well, speaking of weird shit, beans and ketchup, my brother likes ketchup on beans. I might have had it once when I was a kid, it might not have been bad, but I can't do that. I'll be like, someday I'll have to tell people I did it on purpose. You have an old English woman make you beans on toast, it's kind of an awesome experience for one. You know, like that, despite all the joking, if I were to the UK ever, and I had that opportunity, I would try it. I'll try any food once. I would probably like it. With beans with rice, it's amazing. All Brazilians eat beans with rice every single day, and they miss it if they go too long without it. Like, that's not a monstrosity, but beans on toast is one. Look, because beans on toast make no sense. And beans with rice, you cannot if you talk shit about beans on rice, you're gonna make yourself 200 million enemies on the spot. I'm just warning you. Like, beans on rice, it's a lot of carbs, so I haven't had it in a very long time because of my diet. I miss it every single day. I would eat it twice a day, happily, as would most Brazilians. Pastries. Good. Strawberry sushi sounds good. It is! I haven't had it, but people talk very good, very highly of it. You don't like tomatoes with your beans. Fair. Someone who eats beans with rice and has beans with toast, I see no difference. What the hell? They're nothing alike. Where would that teleporter be? This doesn't make any sense. Okay, this place is different. Maybe I jump on this. Maybe I hit this. I ran over it. Just carbs on carbs, man. Carbs on carbs is the best food combination. I miss it. Beans on carbs and beans are protein. Beans do have a decent amount of protein, which is why beans on rice are such a good combination that is very popular down here. They mesh together nutritionally speaking. Like, they make for a well fed population. I don't think we can leave. I don't think the teleporter is gonna be... Maybe the teleporter is outside. I can't leave. I have to... I have to travel out of here, which I can, but that makes me think that the teleporter needs to be in here. Chipsen. Bacon pudding. I don't know what you guys call pudding. What we call pudding, you guys call something else. I think I know what you guys call a pudding, and putting bacon on that would be stupid. It makes no sense, but it sounds like something an American would do, not a British. Is it something to do with this table or this bear mat? Is that... Hang on, is that a thing? Oh, it is. It's this corner, okay. You're an American, tell what you call something, I'll make up a new name for it. Belittling. What do you call it? Like, what? What do you guys call hot dogs or not hot dogs? They're like a sad excuse for eating on the go. They're depressing. Like, I had... There is this new place that we found, just today, that sells genuine American hot dogs. It's their whole shtick, because selling American stuff down here is popular. And I was like, it has to be like the most boring shit ever. And even the most simple one still has like 3 times as much stuff as you guys have. It's a bit bland, but at least it has like tomato sauce and French fries in it and everything. So it's a proper hot dog still. They didn't go full American on it, because they knew no one would buy them. I think it has to be a thing that we jump here that is a bit risky. Like, it's not that one. It can't be that one. And I believe all of that on the right we go to. Hello there, Zolfair. Welcome, Minutos. That wasn't a sound effect, by the way. And if you look at the VOD, or you clip it or something, I made a face before the lightning struck. Hello there, Abstractism. And you know why? Because my monitor died for 5 seconds before the lightning struck. Shows your soundboard. I swear my monitor died, and why did it just die? Lightning. I mean, lightning strikes first, I didn't see because it's outside, I heard the thunder afterwards. Holy shit. There isn't anything else in here. And again, I can't kill these ghosts. And I can't get here, but there isn't like a secret here or anything. This game hasn't had any fantasy walls or anything. If you continue, it goes back to Switzerland. Okay, interesting. Spooky lighting for a spooky stage. Yeah, we're back to Happy Switzerland. With its hotels. And the dead skiers. And the alive ones that try to kill you. There's in Switzerland. Go destroy the banks. The race. I don't want to do the race yet. This is gonna be obnoxious on this stage. Okay, getting all the food on this stage is gonna be impossible. There are 3 insta-death segments. Shit, how do you... You don't have any air control, you can't change your jump after you're in the air. How the hell do you do that? It does have a small jump, but I don't know how to do it. Okay, maybe I do know how to do it, but good god, man. Why is that now a mechanic? What? Yeah, didn't you see the little building has a bunch of ahs in it. So I started calling them the here. Hang on. These are the hotels. The race is also a bit obnoxious what you're talking about, but this one has like pieces of ice that you slide over that you can't stop and that lead to an abyss. You just slide into death. I can't get all the food on this stage. Okay, let me see if I can do this shit. So the long jump is too long, the short jump is too short. Do you expect me to do this jump? No, Mr. Taz, I expect you to die. Finger room, whatever that is supposed to be finesse. I was trying to get to the edge. You assume we don't have a medium jump? Of course not. Like, I can't... Yeah. I'm trying to do a short... You have a short jump, which is this one. But the short jump is... 1.5 tiles over, so you do have to be near the edge and then you can do it. And it's a bunch in a row. Like... Here? That's impossible. I can't get all the food on this stage. Because, yeah, always has full speed. He's a crackhead. Yes. Because if you haven't seen this game before, if you get all the food in a stage, which is 50 in most stages, it is 50 in this one, you get one of the medallions. And usually the stages require you find all the medallions. But if you fall down into one of these holes, you lose all of your food instantly. How? Because you have to press side and jump. Side and jump. Because if you press side first and then jump, you do this. If you press jump and side, nothing happens. You walk. So you have to press both at the same time, but the timing is very weird. I wonder if I can... I doubt I can spin over. You know, might as well try. Maybe it's a new mechanic. Of course not. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a brief look at the manual. Maybe there is some mechanic we've missed? I doubt it though. Let me find the manual. Wait, is there no manual for this? No, there is a manual. There is a manual for sale. But I can't find it. Okay, it's my default search engine messing up. No? No, I can't find the manual to the game. That's a first. Somehow you're surprised there's no online manual for this. But I found manuals for all sorts of weird ass games. Can only find it for sale. Okay, yeah, I couldn't find it. I don't actually think there is going to be a different mechanic for that. I think it's just... because I could do one jump. I did a small jump and it didn't reach because I have to be closer to the edge. But if I'm closer to the edge, then sometimes while I'm tapping to jump, he falls off. So yeah, and you have to do multiple in a row. And then because there is those over there, I think you have to do it again on the way back. Just demented. Wait. Oh, 9 is the special Transylvania stage. Also, it's not a mini boss stage. Oh, barrel roll. But that means even if you do travel to all the stages, you need all of... Do you need all the medallions to beat the game? Because then we do need the stupid... No, okay, wait. The stages that have the medallions in them are not the stages we can visit. It's the stages that are considered complete. Okay, that's a good thing. Why? Because Transylvania has the medallion in it that says 9, but we don't have all medallions on Transylvania, so that last one is optional. Okay. So maybe you don't need all medallions. But I don't know what the perimeter for that is. How goes the game? That's a loaded question. This is how the game goes. That's it. That's Tasmanian Devil Munching Madness, everyone. Round of applause. I just realized if I spin, I have an advantage on the racing. I never used it. But the problem is going too fast most of the time. You guys will not believe what I just found out. No, I tried it. You fall off. And let me know if you've ever seen a game do this. Because if you press start, nothing happens. If you press select, you go to this screen. If you hold start, I've seen this done in other games, sure, but not with start. If you hold start, you can move slowly. And then you can do the small jumps. An online manual that to an article about Trump Center. Oh. I have another problem now. If I hold start, because no game ever requires you to hold down start. I've never seen that. If I hold down start for a little bit too long, it turns off my controller. Now what? Where's your god now? That's a long jump. That's interesting. Yeah, you have to hold start, but I can't. I have to do it with measured movements, otherwise my controller turns off. The segment is stupid. The game dropped a few ranks now. It's below the Master System test now. It's competing with the Game Gear 1.
Your moves are weak, babe, okay? Hey, your moves are weak.
I sincerely doubt you could do any better. I'm not challenging you, but... Having to hold the controller all weird to hold down start. To do that. Imagine having to hold down start and precise jumping on a Game Boy screen. Still not very high then. No, not very high, no. It was a bit high. I was kind of embracing the game, but I might... You know what I might need to do? I might need to switch controllers to one that doesn't turn off when holding start. I pushed up. Why did it fall when I pushed up? You're sure you'd struggle just as much. Right, so both of our moves are weak. Everyone has weak moves. Got it. Now, I did see the one up, but that might not be everything that is here. Danger. Why did it go down? That guy from the Vine. That guy is very good. That is his best video. Okay, chat, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm not kidding, and this is the first time I've ever had to do that. Not only on stream, like in general, I'm gonna have to switch controllers. Because the game has weird ass requirements. You don't stream so you don't have a redeem to call you out. Maybe you should fix that. I would come on your stream every day to tell you you suck. If the camera freezes, I'll fix it. Yeah, the camera froze. The microphone is still working. Okay, hang on. I need to fix the camera. Camera.
This is fine.
Camera? This is fine. Nah, not really, no. I'm sorry for the noises. I'm struggling here. Hang on. Where's my camera?
Your moves are weak, babe, okay? Yeah, your moves are weak.
Where the hell? Hang on. Let me pause the timer at least. This is what the game has done to me. Oh, there. Hi. Now I'll try to plug the controller back in. Okay, I'm still here. Now I'll try to readjust my desk. The things that happen. Is the controller working? The controller is working, okay. I apologize for the delay, having technical difficulties. Yeah. Can I hold start with this controller? I can. This controller is fine. Because it's wired. Okay. Yes, timer. Man, did any kids back in the day beat this game? Well, I use an 8-bit Pro 2 controller. Yeah, this one. They're really good. I really freaking like these 8-bit 2 controllers. Very solid, low input delay and everything. And it does work wired. I could have just wired it and I think it wouldn't turn off. Yeah, no, that controller is pretty good. You have an army. I have one that just doesn't work anymore, which is a shame. And I contacted their support, and after back and forth, like, yeah, no, the only way to fix it is for you to send it back to us. We'll send you a new one. And then I do the math. Yeah, I'm sorry, I live in Brazil. It's cheaper for me to buy a new one. True story. It was. I did the math. So I bought a new one. And it's been serving. I use it for... I'm using it for everything. It's possible that no one has. I'm sure someone has. There are passwords online. Like, this game is starting to get into password scam territory. Just like the SNES Tasmanian game. Hopefully not. I really don't like doing that. I think I've only done that once or twice in my whole streaming career. I'm about to destroy this guy's whole career, says the game. How precise is that jump? And right now I'm using a retro flag controller. These are very solid, very decent and accurate reproductions of classic controllers. It is listed on the big list of input lag spreadsheet as being one of the lowest for wired controllers. And I don't say that to sound like a snob, it's just that I've learned that unfortunately I am very sensitive to input delay. I can notice from a mile away and it does affect me. Like, sometimes I go to friends' houses or something and they're like playing games on their TV and I'm looking at it and I'm like, there's something wrong here. And then I try to play it and good lord, man, doesn't your TV have a game mode? And then I turn it on. Good lord, you had like half a second of lag. How did you not notice? It was fine. Yeah, there is a food there. I'm not getting it. I want to find either the teleporter or the extra medallion. I'm starting to think that this entire segment you can't get here from elsewhere. Maybe. Does it feel good? Let's have another light and flimsy. Like, my memory is failing, but I think it feels exactly like an SNES controller. So it's a bit light, but it's not flimsy. Like, look. I'm trying to flex, it barely makes a sound. I have a Genesis controller from them, a 6-button one, that's very good as well. If you have a list of the passwords. Yeah, it might get to that, in all honesty. No, you can only get up here. From that side, but I don't know. Because there is one. Oh shit. No, this is where we came from, right? No, it isn't. There is that one food you can only get from this side. I think that other passage leads to... That's Transylvania. I think that one passage leads to... a 1-up. But I think this controller feels like very, very close to an SNES controller. Which is exactly what I wanted. Same for the Genesis one. So I know if you like the SNES controller, then it's good. If you don't like it, then it isn't. Shouldn't even ask why there is no plow on the mountain. If there is snow, where there is snow, there is a plow. Plow. Whatever. Why wouldn't there be? You have to get the snow. Like, there is a... Look at all this snow. There is a lot of it. I'm surprised there aren't more snow plows. Should be running a route in the town, no? I don't know. Does the town have this much snow in it? I don't think it does. So many things that delete your health out of nowhere. And you can't farm health on this stage like the previous one. Like, look! The town is buried in snow. Those snowplows are attempted at rescuing these people. Which is why they are as big as the houses. I think I came from down here on another attempt. These are the mostly buried houses, precisely. I'm still alive. The only enemies you can kill up here are these birds. They don't give you health.
Thank you.
Necarain, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. I really appreciate it. Welcoming everyone from Necarain's channel. I'm Cooper, testing for Sundays to Fridays. I have been going loony with a Looney Tunes retrospective for the last 3.5 months. It's been a journey, it's 103 games, this is game number 61. We're going through them chronologically, we are up to 1999. Yet this game is annoying. Welcome, it's still trading rogues. Cat program lost in the 41st millennium. Now I hope you find your way back. Welcome in, my friend. How was your stream? Okay, so I haven't talked to that guy yet. There's a one up there, I don't care. We finished Metal Gear Solid Delta yesterday. It was a solid Delta. I need to play Metal Gear, man. I've only finished the first Metal Gear for the MSX. Lost progress because you accidentally loaded the wrong save. I fucking hate when that happens. Sometimes it's enough to make you want to quit the game. Hello there, my name is Uri. Although I look Swiss, my family is Transylvanian. It is very easy to get to Transylvania. Good hint. Not. Does he look Swiss, everyone? Does he look Swiss? It's kind of half Irish to me. You know what I dislike? Games that are very obtuse about their save system. Where you can't tell if you saved, if you haven't, if it is automatic, if it has different slots or not. It's just like, yeah, no, you just continue, it's fine. Is it saved? I don't know. Can I reload? Yeah, I have a few weird-ass checkpoints here. Does it undo the items I got? I don't know. Some games are very abstract with their save systems. I don't like that. Looks like a leprechaun, yeah. You played to Metal Gear Solid 1 recently. Was very glad you could save state. I still haven't decided if I'll play that on the PS1 or on the GameCube when I get to it. I'm open to opinions on the matter. By the way, Delta costs 70, not worth it at all. It's the same game from 24, just using a real Engine 5. Ouch. No game is worth 70 bucks. Except for very, very few exceptions, and those are nowhere near that price. No Man's Sky, 9 years in, they release like this big-ass update where you can build a medium-sized ship from parts and walk inside it while it flies. And you can carry your friends in it and they can jump down into the planet from it. Free update for a 9-year-old game that just changes fundamentally how ships work. Adding, not changing, they added a different kind of ship entirely to the game. And they refuse to sell DLC, they refuse to take your money. And it supports PSVR 2, which no one supports. And that game is like, what, 40-50 bucks on an expensive day? That game is easily worth more than 70. Deluxe costing 90. Charging 70 bucks on an Unreal Engine 5 game should be like grounds for shameful dismissal. Only had frame drops on the final chase. Most of the game was consistent. Don't think I've ever seen the GameCube one. I have seen it. I tried to play it, but I got distracted. It seemed fine. It's a comeback story in an extreme way. It is! And the thing is, like, they released a bunch of big updates over these 9 years. And there is one of those, the multiplayer update, which is when they delivered on everything they promised from the get-go. Anything we got after that was just a bonus, and they keep delivering. The game looks so good, and it feels so good. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And they refuse to charge you more money for it. It's one of those games that people are just buying multiple copies of, like, for different systems that they don't even care. You think it's just Metal Gear Solid 1 with better engine, the rest is just the same game. Yeah, that's my understanding from it. But I still don't know if I should play that version because it's just the same but better, or if I should stick to the original. I don't know how to get the medallion on Transylvania. I don't know where the hidden medallion is on this stage. Well, I could... I haven't seen this segment before. that food, if you miss it, You fall into the abyss because of the ice. You need to install your empty in your XP PC and play that jank game. Not familiar. But yes, I am empty. That's what a diet does to you. I am very empty. I couldn't believe it. I double, triple checked it on different sources. I found this candy bar or something, which is basically like banana, chocolate covered banana. It's not very big, but it has 18 calories. I couldn't believe it, and it tastes freaking amazing. It's the best, it's the best taste per calorie I've ever gotten, I think. After buying a few at the market, I ordered a box online. I don't know what to do in this stage, or the Transylvania one. I can do the race, but that won't help me with everything else. And the race is gonna be jacked as well. I'll do the race in case it lets me skip everything. Have you seen my ice sculpture of a dolphin? I'll race around the sculpture and back again. This is jacked. This is jacked. Empty people play Taz on GBC. Yeah. You become a shell of a former self. Man, I can't stand this game anymore. Just going lower and lower on my ranking. Look, look, look. I got it. Oh, this. Okay, it's not that long. But it's jacked. I got it! It's too cold to run properly. When we go somewhere warm, I'll beat you. Sure. I got it on the second attempt. Your empty is notorious to not work on anything past XP engine held by duct tape. That describes so many games. Quite the sales pitch. Yeah, I can't move. This isn't done. There is either the secret one or the food one. Here, let me show you guys. Pause the timer. Because I'm really fucking hungry. Here, it's Eastern Europe student never tried to fix the game. It still doesn't narrow it down. A lot of Eastern Europe companies back then doing that. Alright, it's this thing. It has a name in English because it sells better. It's a banana bar. And it has 18 calories, and I can't believe it. It's freaking phenomenal. And it survives 3 bites, which is a lot for this amount of calories. Here. Chocolate covered, believe it or not. Well, it's chocolate flavored. I doubt this is actual chocolate. Banana. Good God. So good. It's everything I ever wanted from a low calorie thingy like that. I thought, like, what is this? It looks like a secret death. Can I still, like, jump off to somewhere? No, it's just that. It's okay. Chat, we have to find... we have to find the secret thing because I'm not doing this. This is impossible. Like the food one. Because you had to do this here once. And then it does a small jump. Wasn't even holding start. Yeah, I'm getting better at this, apparently. Oh, I believe there was something I didn't check here. Here, this. It's just for the one-up. I don't want it. We need to go up there. Where? I'll check everything. That's the only part I haven't explored properly. Because it's so hard to get there. Yeah, or if you mean in general, we do if we want all the food. There is one piece of food up there. Other than that, I'm still checking if there's anything else. It's not an organ grinder, he has a name. It's a hurdy-gurdy. He's playing his hurdy-gurdy. Got it right. That looks demented. But it has to have something there. A medallion or the secret passage into Transylvania. You like the hurdy-gurdy. I bet you do. I think this needs to be a diagonal jump. Good lord. That's the secret medallion of the stage. Is that enough? It is not enough. No, the stage is not complete. You need to get the food. Good lord, man. And to get the food, you have to do the lousy jumps first. And hopefully not lose any health, because there is no extra health other than the scattered hearts you can farm. Help. I mean, if we're going for the food, might as well get this on the way. You know, the game might have cheat codes. Maybe not in game, maybe like external cheat codes or something. Like Game Genie codes. You know what I would use? And I think it would make the game reasonable. It would be better than straight up using passwords or save states. A cheat code that makes it so the food doesn't reset when you die. That's not a food. That's a power-up. We don't have to go up there then. I know it looks like the log is food, not the drink. Walk over pitfalls. No, that's a bit much. I mean, like, reasonable areas of cheating. Which is already a slippery slope by itself. Alright, Sakura, good luck with that. There might not be a code to not reset the food items though, because I don't think it's they reset it manually. I think it's a code issue of not being able to track which food has already been taken when they reset the stage. And in that case, a code for that would not be too feasible. More catchy music, yes, Battle Mario, very catchy. Outstanding stuff. You wanna hear something funny, Battle Mario? I had to switch controllers. Because there is a mechanic in this game where if you hold start, you walk instead of run, and I needed that for small jumps. Tell me, have you ever heard of a game where you hold down start for anything? Least of all, walking slowly. And I had to switch controllers because my main controller, if you hold down start, it turns off. So I was trying to do shit and my controller kept turning off. This is why we do this segment first. Even on a Game Boy that would be irritating, especially on a Game Boy. You know why special on a Game Boy? When I'm doing that, instead of controlling like this, like normal, I have to do this because I have to hold start, move, and jump at the same time. And on the Game Boy, you're kind of already using your fingers to hold the console, so switching your grip like that is phenomenally bad. It's not just hold start and use the D-pad. It's hold start with the D-pad and jump as a requirement for a puzzle section. It's not gonna... No, this stage kind of tanked the ranking for this game, yes. The game was already on thin ice. See, thin ice because it's a ice stage. I could have been here, there's nothing there. Just potential death. With the angle of the buttons, that's absurd. That too, yes. Man, 50 food, you have to get all of it. It was 50 food, but you get 10. Like anything but everything. That's not good. There is no easy way to heal on this stage. I have to go slowly. He says before he starts running. Just use your tongue. It's an immersive experience where you play as Taz. Yes. Jump. This is death. The thing respawned. Because they always do. There's nothing here. It works! You just have to completely set up all your stream stuff again. Did you have access to your OBS folder or to OBS itself? You could have back that up and just reload from there. I'm very afraid of having to redo my string setup because it's very convoluted. You back that up, good. I'm glad. If you walk there, we lose all progress, by the way. And I think there's more food to the top left here that... Oh, that was scary. On Linux, just copy and paste the OBS folder. Yes, as long as everything is in the same spot. I wish I could set up like a base folder for Twitch stuff, so all the references would autocorrect themselves. Because like, yeah, all these files on your computer, and if you change the directory, then it's not gonna work. On Linux you could, like, use a symbolic link. Have a very complex something for a TTS. Yeah. My TTS, I use SpeakerBot, that would just be a folder to back up with all the settings. But yeah, your TTS is probably more complicated than that because of like keyboard input and stuff. Your speech, yeah. No, I got it. Which is why I corrected myself, and your setup is probably more complicated. I got health somehow. Like, if I lived anywhere close to you, I would probably offer to see if I could improve your speech setup. Because using something like SpeakerBot, you could get like an API thing that you could hook up on different apps, so it would be easier to integrate with everything that you have. Like, assuming you don't already have something very fancy like that, which you probably do. I only say that because I find this stuff to be fun to brainstorm. You heard laser active emulations hit a new milestone today. Yeah, I heard about that stuff. I wonder if it was spurred on because of iWill and Mokaw's efforts in wanting to play it. Man, so much insta-death just waiting to happen. I think it's more convoluted, the complex. Same thing in a lot of ways, right? That's death. But I kind of need to go that way. There. Save. Where was the food again? Down? But there's a tree in the way. Ah, it's on the other side of that, okay. I think I can... Alright, Necrane, thank you once again for the raid. Have a good sleep. Dream of rogues being traded off against their will. And hopefully you don't get an infestation of whatever that stuff that is not good was. Ow, still got hit. Sometimes he stops to digest and he recovers health. I think every this many food that you get, you recover a little bit of health. E-game. Alright, this one... Ah, shit, the bird. This one is tricky and it's by the end. So I would leave it for last, but it's going to affect my thesis pointing. This is where it gets weird. I think I need to find my way into that, which I think I can't get from here. I think I need to go all the way around. Hello there, Dave. I'm confused. It looks like Taz. Well, thankfully, the Taz character in the Taz game kind of does look like Taz. It's not always a given, I know. But yeah, I'm glad it's the case for this one. We've played enough test games to know it's not always a given. Good lord, how far do I have to go to backtrack into that? Okay, probably here. I don't want to go there, it might be a bit risky. Shit. And if you haven't been watching this game before and you don't know why I keep stopping, is because when you stop he points to where the closest food is. And I need to get all the food because that's fun. And I took another hit. I have to move more slowly, I can't take more hits. Oh, this is a full heal. Good. This is Game Boy with support for Game Boy Color. So Game Boy hardware with color. Anything down here? I'm going down in case there is something down here, but no, he keeps pointing up. It looks pretty good for Game Boy. I shouldn't have come here yet. Good lord. Because we left a little piece back here. It does look good for a test game. What a milestone, right? Yeah, the bait, the cheese for the trap. You cheeky devs. I think I need to redo that jumping segment. And I'm gonna be very annoyed if I die after all of this. Can I... if I could... There! Good! I skipped that shit. Slow. We're almost done. You want to hear the Morse code with train whistles? That one's... fuck. That one's pretty bad. $48. That one I have to... $49. We are so close, chat. There, that's the last one. Bird. Bird, get out. Okay, that's the last one. How do I get to the medallion now? With no death. I know I can just jump down here. Fine. Okay, very slowly, don't take any damage, please. still better than Tasmania on Genesis. I think it is. Despite everything, I think it is. Where is the thing? Bird, bird. Miss me, bird. I think the only risk I run here is dying from damage before finding the thing. I think it's to the northeast of here, actually. I remember it being northeast of the town. No, it's not here. Maybe a bit to the left, maybe. No, that's where I dropped before. Ah, bird, long distance explosion bird. It's not here, don't go there. That's risky. Is it here? No. No. I did kind of memorize it being north of town. There, it's there. Okay, this bird last. I don't have a projectile. Yeah, this bird is risky. I killed it. Okay, there. Don't. If I touch the ice, I die. I'm gonna hold start for the slow. There we go. Freaking finally. I swear to God, man. Jesus Christ, what a fucking game. Okay, we have 3 more stages to finish. We haven't gotten all medallions on this one. I want to check it out again. Game Boy music and this psh psh music make you a little nostalgic. Game Boy music can be amazing. It can easily be better than NES music. But it can be so shit. And you'd expect good music on Looney Tunes games, but nope. We don't do that here. How do we have Medallion 9? Because Switzerland has a passage to Transylvania, just like in real life. So I walked in there, we ended up on this stage, we got... The stage has 2 medallions, if you get one of them it counts as complete. But I'd like to see if I can get the other one. Because I did expect these medallions to be part of Switzerland, but Transylvania is its own separate stage, it's not a sub-stage as I postuled before. So it's not from Transylvania that you get... From Switzerland that you get this medallion, it has to be in here somewhere. And this coffin is very suspicious, but it's not it. It felt like a substage. It only has 2 medallions and no food. It's the only stage, because it is still a main stage because it shows on the travel screen. It's the only main stage that doesn't have food. So the medallion is not for food, it's... I know where the medallion is, but you need a teleporter to get in there, and I don't know where the teleporter is. Unless it isn't a teleporter. Let me find it again. It's there. It looks like a teleporter, but maybe you just have to spin a lot. Because it's a swirly thingy. Out of all the royalty-free music they have adapted, this is the best one. The one they did the least lousy job. You want to play a Bugs Bunny point-and-click adventure? Closest we got to that was Buster and the Beanstalk. Which is a point-and-click adventure game for kids, so it's very easy. Don't have an inventory, don't have puzzles. Just have to find the right thing to click. But it was a good game, it had very good puns. and silly jokes and visual gags. Night on Bald Mountain. I wasn't a big fan. I don't know how to get in there. I have seen this entire stage multiple times. Let me try to keep that segment in my head. Okay, it's under here, it's here. I can't come from this direction either. So that thing has to be a teleporter. But then you get here, there is nothing here. So it's something you would play. I'm sorry to hear you balding. Started balding when I was like 18. Stupidly depressive for me. Some people get over it, I never did. I don't get... Like, I know we died there, but there was nothing there anyway. There's nothing anywhere. I can't kill the ghosts. Unless there's like one ghost. Okay. Maybe there is one ghost that you can kill. You shave to the lack of hair. I know some people do that, and I respect a lot of people who just embrace it like that. Okay, current guess, one ghost is killable. Around the early 20s for you. To finesse it for a decade before shave it off and put it behind it. I've been taking finasteride. I didn't take it from the start because it wasn't a thing. I was prescribed this other treatment which was just a waste of time. When I started finasteride, it stopped, I recovered a little bit. It has been this stable for almost... yeah, for about 20 years. Which is honestly a lot better than... For me, like I said, I respect people that have put it behind them. I can't. Then there is this, which is a unique thing. It doesn't exist anywhere else, but... and it's quite close to this as well. There's nothing I can do here, man. I only have 2 buttons. Still insist on area being in public, not quite over it. I have a very good friend who has shaved his entire head for a while now. And he does often wear a cap. But I think it's more for comfort than for looks. I really think he doesn't care. Could be mistaken. It's the kind of subject you don't really... you tend to avoid bringing up because people can be sensitive about it. But from what he's told me, he doesn't care anymore. Right, yeah, no, that's all of it. None of the ghosts can be damaged. We're 30 and you said... well, I'll save money at the barber. I have been saving money at the barber, I'm just not going. We got this flyer advertising a subscription barber service. You pay a monthly fee, and they have different plans. And there is a plan that you can get a haircut and a beard shave. And you can go as many times as you want, it claims there. Now, first of all, I'm sure if you go there every day, they're gonna be pissed at you. Second, the only way it is in any way cheaper than just paying for a haircut like a normal person is if you go once a week, at least. Does anyone feel the need to cut their hair once a week? I'm sure some people might, but I don't get it. Go along the bottom. There is a segment that you can go there that is separate from the other ones, but there wasn't anything in it. I'll show you. Be cutting your own hair for years gives out a better haircut than anyone else ever has. I'm glad. Well, I no longer need to have someone fix my beard every now and again. Every time when I hear there's this segment here that is separate, but there's nothing here. Hey, jump down. Because every time if you die on Transylvania, it sends you back to Switzerland. Basically, every time I went to cut my hair, I would also have him fix my beard, like draw the lines and do everything properly. And then I would maintain it once a week. Well, now that I shaved everything, no longer an issue. But I'm really annoyed. Because this is what some people would call a stubble. I think that's how you pronounce that word. It's been barely 24 hours since I shaved and it's already this shit. I don't like my face. It's a light stubble. Yeah, I don't want to shave every single day. But good God, it's shit. It's amazing how I had a beard for over 10 years and I absolutely hate the concept of having hair on my face. All the turntables. This is bot part. Yeah, Copert died along with the beard. Now it's this weird ass replacement instead. This is the most secret of all the secrets. Not even a long stage for you to hide stuff in. Checking for fantasy. There wasn't anything on the ground there, game. I'm going back there just to check what he's subbing for Copert tonight. He's been subbing for Copert for a while. Okay, I did not unlock another stage, but I did get that one. I want to check, like, what the F? Like, that was one of the suspicious corners of the map, because it's out of the way. And there's nothing there, but like... How would you guess? Like, there is nothing visually here. And it's a very specific spot. Like, look. Nothing, nothing. Is there any tile? The tiles are all stable. There's nothing different between any of the titles, like the dots. There isn't a title missing a dot. Yeah, that one spot... Too random. Too random. Do you guys want to see more stages? Yeah, so fair, what? Can we consider the game beaten? Like, it's not offensive or infuriating or keep replaying the same stages over and over again like some of the other ones. So it's not the worst game by any stretch of the imagination. As far as TES games go, it's better than 2 at least. Do it again, you weren't looking. Alright, you know what, I'm going to, because I still can't get over how dumb that is. It's very quick to get there. If this stage was a bit longer, I would never have found it. I would have looked up a guide or something and I would have called it bullshit. Like here, believe it or not, there's a hidden teleporter in here. In this corner. On the top part of it. And it's a very specific spot, like it's not here, for example. Or here. Or here, it's very specific. I'm certain. Yeah, it's... Yeah, whatever. Let's see the new stage. Amsterdam. Wait, why is there a zombie with a peg leg? What is this? There is a zombie with a peg leg just going. This game would be so much better if it was a JRPG. Just walking to town, talking to these people. You royalty-free music again, everyone. You couldn't be bothered. There are a grand total of 2 original tracks in this game, I think. And maybe I just don't recognize them. Imagine you could talk to this guy. Yeah, got myself a peg leg. You see, zombies lose body parts all the time. It's a blue dog that attacks you. Okay, despite all of its flaws, at least this music is a Looney Tunes music that exists, that is used in Looney Tunes cartoons. I think I can't jump over there, okay. I'm trying, I'm learning the stage, it's fine. I want to know if that little... if that train is insta-death. No, it's like the Snowball Man. You clipped the zombie peg leg, thank you. Why is the police officer twerking? Hello, what have we here? You look like you need some culture. Have you been to the art museum? Of course the enemies are the exact same as the other stages. Like, that enemy is the same as the ninja... whatever, the guy from the China level. It's just a different sprite. Which is fine, it's a bit formulaic, but it's fine. What is this? It's a teleporter again. with teleporters. There are 50 food in this stage and 6 medallions. It's a big medallion stage. I don't see any signs of a race yet. But I think every stage had a... other than Transylvania. I think every stage has had a... Yeah, there's the race guy. Ah, sure, whatever. Race you to the other side of the country. Watch out for the cyclists. It's not difficult. It's one of the easier races. This looks like Pokemon to me. It wasn't here, was it? It wasn't there. I thought that was gonna be the end. Oh, good. This is a very long race. There's a lot of... Loser. Okay, at least I had to know where it ends anyway. Because you need to stop when you get to the end, otherwise... I wonder if there would be a shortcut. I mean, when we get here, I can do this to shortcut. If I can remember to do that. Yeah, we can do that, it's not too bad. Yeah, the Chinese ninja. Same guy, yes. The second I get behind him, I get the item, so I can't go past him because he's in the way. That's not a shortcut. I think that with the shortcut we can still do this. Yeah, even if I'm dumb sometimes. Yeah, even with this... Wait, there we go. Yep. Who's the loser now? Jeep shit. He went for a fish to eat. Well done, Taz, you're really fast. Pooh! You're also very smelly. Have you been in the sewers? Is that a hint? Let's have the teleporter. And there's another medallion over there. I can probably cheat my way. Yep. Easy. I like when games let you skip shit like that, if you're paying attention. You got all your scenes back. Good, you're back in the scene. Sorry. This is the bottom left of the map. Now this stage doesn't seem to have death pits. This guy's unkillable. Hello, be careful of those tourists. They'll have someone's eye out with those umbrellas if they're not careful. Yeah, I do have a special animation holding your eyes when you hit one of those. Invincible umbrella man. Yeah. Oh! Just there. They just sprinkled a bunch of medallions on this stage. So there are two more that we need to find other than the food one. The food one for this stage looks like it might be one of the more reasonable ones. Other than the teleports, but the teleports seem to be going, grab shit, go back. So I'm gonna focus on finding the hidden ones. Yeah, and then when I get a stage like this, the rank of the game starts to go up for me. Like it's floating around a lot in my ranking. Have you ever seen a pink elephant? They're mean creatures, but they like to show off. That is when they are vulnerable. Okay, that's a hint for a boss. There is a pink elephant as a boss in this stage. Because people in Amsterdam drink a lot? I don't know. Oh, they had a gorilla in Tasmania. Are there gorillas in Tasmania? Well, nope, I don't care. Probably best not to question. Yeah, that's this game in a nutshell. Yes. People have gone crazy with less demanding questions before. Ah, this is an umbrella person that drains your health. Okay. There's that segment. There's two feral whatevers. And they're respawning. Probably Zeus. Yeah, that's always the... That's always the answer, right? Or is there a crocodile in a Zelda game? Probably escaped from a zoo. There you go. Whoa, it's the a wizard did it of having animals in video games. Unless Tasmania is famous for their zoos and I'm being an ignoramus. Nope. A croissant. This is the food medallion. I haven't had boss fight music in a while. I wonder if I can even remember this food medallion being over here. It's a it feels like a very large map. I think I have health. Ah, so it's to the left of the race. Okay, the race is not difficult to find. I mean, this race area is gigantic. And it's just a small part of the stage. Oh. Ow. Yeah, I think I'm doing the food right now. Just because I got so many already. Make sure there's nothing here. No, okay. Makes you think of the Gabriel Knight game you played a little while ago. Gabriel Knight games piss me the F off. Each one for a different reason. And the worst is that I wanted to like them. They're not necessarily bad, they just piss me off. There's a difference. Like, it's not like King's Quest. I know those games will piss me off, so I don't even bother with them. Gabriel Knight I wanted to like. It's so fair. Yes. Wait, let me... Before going in that direction... I know you keep pointing that way, but isn't there anything else? There is... No, there... What? What about down here? I don't think there is anything here. Okay. Speaking of crocodiles, you read a thing recently about them being all over the South Pacific, despite the fact they're not strong swimmers in the open ocean. The solution may surprise you. Like, how does the meme go? Adapt, overcome. They're swimming better. Oh, the pink elephant. Why, I'm Clarice, the pink. My friends call me Clara. Well, they would if they had any. If I had any, but I haven't because I'm mad. Hope you don't mind water. I don't know if I want to do this boss fight when we're doing a food run. Okay, that's when it's vulnerable. Got it. So it's 2 shots and a show off, I think. Yeah. Is he flashing me? I think he's flashing me. Look at my big elephant dick. And then pow, right in the dick. We got boss fight music again, I was complaining. Oh. Please don't die. I'm doing food. Fuck. They served island hopping with the tides. Really? Yeah, I'm past being angry with the game. It's fine. We'll redo the food. Whatever. I had no hopes of finishing this game today, it's fine. But now I have to find the guy again. And I kept thinking I was doing everything right. Apparently I wasn't. Do I have to... Where? Oh, we're stuck in water. Hello, you watched John Wick 3. Alright, Crabmates, I'm glad to hear that you enjoy it. I've only kind of seen the first one and I wasn't fully paying attention. It feels like I'm playing a video game, but it's on automatic. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, sometimes it's exactly what you want. But it feels like there's a video game playing on TV. You had fun. Good? Yeah, it's a movie to have fun with. Spoilers, Jankito. Good God, man. I had to find the elephant again. I know I can get to the elephant if I do the entire island, the entire racing segment. Which I think I do have to. You can't skip. I'm gonna die and reset. Ruined for you forever. Even said guns. Lots of guns. Isn't that another... I know that one from a different Keanu Reeves movie. What's the point of living, you know? A lot of people ask the question. Yeah, just me being silly. It's a reference to a different Keanu movie, yes. Yeah, everyone knows. You have sick references, bro. Clearly just looking for the next John Wick movie. You know, there's enough people in the world for that to be true for someone out there. What other reason could there be? Good question. Good answer! You guys have a TV show where people like to say, good answer, good answer! It's so weird to watch it. I watched it once. Okay, where is the elephant? Where is the elephant? Wait, this is the start of the stage. You tricked me, dragon! Family Feud. I'm not familiar with that one. Is that like a spin-off? Family Feud used to be a good show, but from what I understand nowadays, it's just a place where people answer penis and a guy pretends to be shocked. That's it, that's the entire show. Is that a correct assessment? Family Frigidaire. It's like the question is, name something that men have between their legs. And they're like, I don't know if I should answer. And then I'll say it, and then they say penis, and the guy's like, what? You can't say that on TV? At least every other clip that I see from that show is exactly that. Can you expose yourself, please? Ow. Nearly dead again. Not gonna... He shoots exactly twice, I just need to be well positioned for that. I missed! But if you're too far away, he doesn't shoot. One more hit and I'm dead. Did you guys know that elephants have a lot of hit points? Family Feud is the French version. Pretty dramatic music for such a silly pink elephant with a toupee. I don't know, man, I think it's the proper amount of dramatic, if you ask me. If you see pink elephant with a toupee, you'd kind of expect that level of drama to be involved. Who's the hairdresser? Tune in for the next episode of Family Feud. You're size 15. Technically it should be a lady. Because... How did I take damage? Because it's called Clarissa. Not that you can't be called whatever. Okay, I need to be with my feet about the height of his hair. There. That's it, that's the threat. No chance we get damaged again. But he keeps going up, so I can't keep doing that threat. I'll have to find a different spot. Yeah, you're here. Nope. Okay, alright, that's it. That was easy. Don't make fun of her hair. I didn't. There's nothing wrong with the toupee. We're missing two. One is the food one, the other one I have no idea. And the stage is not considered done. So there is one more that we have to find. We've had no hints for that one. You know what? Wait. You know what? We just got one of those. I think I'm gonna stop the timer here. 6 hours. How many stages we still have? I have to finish this, then we have 2 more. We're missing 10 medallions. So we need to get another 150 pieces of food as well. But yeah, I'm stopping the timer here and we'll come back to this game tomorrow.